Good morning, students. How are you all? Hope you all are fine and doing your work at your home. Students, today we will revise the topic comparison. Now, students, we do every day the comparison in our life. Look at some examples. This is the example of spoons. Like you can see two spoons on this table. Now tell me, how can you compare these two spoons? Yes, this spoon is shorter than this spoon and this spoon is longer than this spoon. Okay. Now look at these two scales. The first scale is longer than the second scale and this scale is shorter than this scale. Now look at this example. The pencil is longer than the pen. Now look at, this is a marker and this is a pen. The marker is thicker than the pen and the pen is thinner than the marker. Another example, these two are the staplers. Now this stapler is bigger than this stapler and this stapler is smaller than this stapler. Now look at these two glue bottles. This bottle is taller than this bottle and this bottle is shorter than this bottle. Now these words we can use to compare the things. Now students, let's see how to compare the numbers. Look, this is number 5 and this is number 3. Now tell me which number is greater. Number 5 is greater than number 3 as number 5 is more than number 3. As you can see, these pencils 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. 5 is more than 3. So we will say 5 is greater than 3. Now which sign we will use to compare these numbers? This is the sign of greater than. Now 5 is greater than number 3. Remember students, when we will put this sign, always remember that open mouth will be towards the greater number. Now look at the next example. This is number 2 and this is number 4. Now tell me which number is greater. These are 2 pencils and these are 4 pencils. Which is more? Number 4. So we can say number 2 is smaller than number 4. Number 2 is smaller than number 4. Now which sign we will use? This is the smaller than sign. Now we will use this sign and students, you have to remember always this open mouth will be towards this greater number. So just the difference between both the signs are, we can say this is smaller than and this is greater than, as number 2 is smaller than number 4 and number 7 is greater than number 3. 7 is greater than number 3. Now look at this, number 5 is equal to number 5. So we will use this equal to sign. When both numbers will be equal, we will use equal to sign. Now again revise with me. Number 2 is smaller than number 4. When first number is smaller than number second, we will use smaller than sign. Number 7 is greater than number 3. So when the first number is greater than the second number, you will use greater than sign. Next is number 5 is equal to number 5. When both numbers are equal, we will use the sign of equal to. Now hope you had revised this topic.